So one of the things that I get asked about a lot is how to actually embroider on a knit and make it look nice. A lot of people, when they embroider on knits and t-shirts and sweatshirts, it gets a little like scrunched up. It just doesn't look nice and flat and even like you do on a woven. So when you're working on a knit, it's a lot about stabilizing. So the first thing, whenever you're working on a knit, I highly recommend that you use some sort of cutaway stabilizer. I like to use like a fusible no-show mesh, and I will fuse that. So on my little t-shirt here, I will actually fuse that first to the back of the knit itself. And that will, everyone, that's going to remain in your garment, okay? So that is not going to come out. Now, I left a little bit more so you could see, but you can trim that up really close. So don't worry about there being a little extra here, because you can certainly trim that up closer. But the first thing, a fusible or some sort of cutaway stabilizer on your knit garment. That's one. The second thing is you should not hoop knits. I know when we first started embroidery, we were all hooping everything, pulling it tight, but that's when, with a knit, when you take that, your garment out of the hoop, what happens is it relaxes and then it gets all wavy and doesn't look so nice. So what I will tell you is I'm going to use a standard hoop, and I am going to use my favorite stabilizer for this is what's called Aqua Magic Plus, but it is a sticky water-soluble stabilizer. So sticky water-soluble. And the thing is the knit's going to stick to this. I know there are some of you out there, and some people may have told you, go ahead and take the protective paper off and just stick it to the back of your hoop. I personally don't like to do that. I just don't like, I think it makes my hoop messy, so I don't like that. What I will do is I'm actually going to hoop the stabilizer. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that in, push that down a little bit. And again, just like before, because I am using a standard hoop, I want to make sure that that is nice, flat, even. And then I'm going to go ahead and tighten the screw a little bit for that. So that's in there nice, again, nice and even. And then I just take a pin, and I'm just going to score that and then pull this up. And I might not have scored it enough. You want to be a little careful with how much you score, because, and I'm just going to say my pin's not sharp enough. There we go. See, that's going to come right out. I don't want to score the actual sticky part of the stabilizer too much, so that's why you want to be just a little bit careful. So once I get that taken off, so I have that taken off, then your t-shirt or sweatshirt or whatever you're doing with your cutaway is what you're going to stick that right into the sticky stabilizer. So you can kind of see how that's stuck on there. But this is the beauty of our embroidery machines is I am then going to baste in the hoop. I'm going to baste this down to the stabilizer. That's going to help. Notice I didn't stretch, I didn't pull, I just simply put the t-shirt on and let it stick to that. That's what's going to give you the great results when you are working with knits. So, cutaway stabilizer on the back of the knit. A water-soluble sticky, so Aqua Magic Plus in the hoop. Don't hoop your knit, just stick it down and use that basting in the hoop. Those are going to give you some really nice success with your knits.